I am back with the Superman Warworld Saga, and in this video, I'm actually going to continue the issue that I was talking about in the last video because there was actually two stories. The first story was about the original Warworld Saga, but the second part was more on the origins of the whole concept of Mongol. Now, continuing in the issue, Action Comics, issue number 1043. So our story starts off in the Rebel base, and Bela, definitely saying his name wrong, is telling some children about the origins of Mongol. Because Mongol is actually a title, it's not actually a name. At least in recent canon, as far as I can tell. A long time ago on the planet, where even the name of the planet is gone, that you have like a race called the Warzone. They're basically a savage tribe of hunters and scavengers that pretty much scavenge everything that they can find to eat. They mainly look out for themselves, but they do praise something, because each one of them is different. They'll praise the sky, they'll praise the sun, or they'll just praise themselves. Or if something falls from the sky, they'll definitely be praising that. So when the meteor came down, you had one of the war zones named Crowwind, or at least translated Crowwind. He goes to see what it is because he's very curious about it. And when he gets there, he finds that there's an alien race there that's highly more advanced than anything he ever seen. But when the creature looks back at Crowwind, he looks at him with so much disgust that he understood what that meant, even if they don't speak the same language. He sees him as lesser than him, and this made Crowwind very upset. Upset to the point where he just grabbed a big rock and just, unalive him. Now, he looks at his armor, he's like, I might need this. Now, he looks at his armor and he's like, I love this. I'm taking this. He's not using it. Wearing the armor made him feel like a god, very powerful. And this is when the term Mongol was born, as Mongol in their language means the strongest. He was so strong that no one ever wanted to fight him, except his son, who was the only person that was actually able to beat him. How many sons he has is never really said. Now, the son replacing the father tradition has been going on for centuries. However, every Mongol had one goal in mind, and that was to find the power of Necropolis. However, they can never find it, especially with the fact that Warworld itself is like a huge puzzle that they had to solve to get the power in the first place. And this is when Bela tells the children that the reason that Mongol hunts us is really just in his nature. It's not because he hates y'all, it's just what he knows. But he'll never find Necropolis, hopefully solely for the fact that it changes its shape, so it's not that easy to find. The kids are confused by this, but then he tells them, what could an old storyteller know of such mysteries? Then that's where the issue ends. And that's all I got for this issue. Thank you for watching, and of course, I'll continue the story in another video. One thing I do want to say that the next issue is like an annual, so we'll actually get like a short story from Superman and the origins of this version of Mongol, but I'll just have that in two parts, so I don't have to cram everything in just one video.